Determination. How persistent are you?
Oh my god.
Revenge brought us the satisfaction that we needed. This is where I started, as a naked on the beach, gathering materials and resources. I was very new to this game, so I decided to go around and explore, maybe get a few scientists, see what happened. Unfortunately, while I was away from the game for a couple hours, I got offline raided, so I decided to reinforce my base. You see, I had a plan. I knew that they would come back to raid us again, so I wanted to just reinforce the base, make it even stronger so that they knew where we lived. Therefore, if they came back again, we could try to stop them, because this time I would grind, get wood, all the resources to make the base even stronger. And of course, they decided to come back and they decided to door camp me. Zandre was offline, so I was by myself. So I decided to make sure that they did not get in the base a second time. So I got some materials and I got my tools and I decided to reinforce the base because I had to get offline soon and I didn't want to get offline again. So I just upgraded everything to stone and make sure that everything was nice and strong. I heard a lot of gunshots from outside, but I didn't worry about it because I just needed to upgrade my base because they were probably trying to bait me out anyways. Zandre got online so that he could help with the door campers. We killed them and then we went offline. I got back online after a couple hours and luckily enough, they didn't get in. They didn't have the resources, the explosives to get in our base. So that was good. I decided to go outside one more time to see if we were getting door camped. And of course, I took my precautions. I took my time, make sure that they didn't get into the base, make sure that everything was okay. No one in sight. So that was a good sign. I decided to check the back of the base because I remember I tried to reinforce that as well, making a honeycomb, and they did try to get through it. They went actually pretty deep inside the base. They tried to go as far as they could and they didn't make it, so that's why they probably gave up at the time, but that's good for us. Good news. I knew they would want to come back, so I decided to upgrade everything back to stone just to make sure that I didn't get offline rated again because they would definitely come back to finish the job. Got some materials. My main goal was to upgrade the base, not necessarily getting materials and stuff like that, because if I don't reinforce the base, then every material and stuff that I got will be gone. We made a code lock for the front, and then we started to pick away at the walls that I put before, because we needed the extra space in the base. Getting resources and all these materials took like a couple hours actually, but I was determined to make my base unraidable. As I said, I'm a brand new player to this game, but these type of games are not that hard to figure out. Unfortunately, after a couple hours when me and Zandre came back online, we had yet another person trying to raid us. Me and Zandre had revolvers, but he still got the kill on us. I respawned immediately in hopes of killing him. I only had my rock and I had no other weapons to try to kill him. After the second time being raided, I knew I had to change a lot of things up. You see, by this time, I knew what I wanted to do. I needed to fortify my base so that no one could get in. If they did, they wouldn't get out. So I had to get a lot of materials and a lot of resources as well. Hey, a horse. After I got raided and getting all those materials, I decided to go back to my base to see what was left. Did he take everything? Did he just break my whole base? I wanted to find out. Hey, my loot, let's go. The raider had put his own sheet metal door and changed the code, so I couldn't get in through the front anymore. So I went to the back and I speared through the stone wall. I also had to make a small stash to put all my loot, so I hid it in the bushes so no one could find it. If you guys have ever played Rust and tried to use a wooden spear to spear the hard side of a stone wall, then you knew this took a very long time. Alright, as you guys can see, we got raided a third time because we didn't have the time to make the reinforcements because I wanted to even like fix the back. This is the ladder that they used. I wanted to fix the back so that we can have like a honeycomb, but I didn't have the time because we kept having to like log off the game to do things in real life, so we really didn't have the time to fix the base and such like that, I guess we could say. So we basically just lost everything again, so everything is gone. We don't even have anything in the tool cupboard, which you need it for like to keep your base up, and it's decaying right now, so now I gotta go out get more materials and such, but at least I have the base still, so that's good. But yeah, we gotta start all over again, but you know, you gotta be persistent, you know, to get back at people in Rust and such, so it's a learning experience, but it's okay, it's fine, it's okay. So here we go, mining again. While we were roaming around, I found this other base that was decaying, so I decided to take it as my own, reinforce it, and make it a second base. After looting for a while, we finally found some real guns. I'm not losing this base, bruh. I'm gonna reorganize everything in here too. I made sure to go and get as much materials and resources as I could. Oh! I'm lying. I looked at it and then I freaking went close to see if I could pick it up or something like that. I did a lot of farming in the night so that I could avoid most of the players until I got everything situated. I made sure this time that I had to make my base unraidable. I had to upgrade everything. I finally crafted my first gun that I could roam around with. Andre had called me to the gas station for help because he had found a player that had a bow and he had shot him twice. And since I had a revolver, I came to help him out. And this is me trying to fly a minicopter. Well, that didn't go too well. I went back to my base and sorted out all my materials, all my resources, and all the stuff I would need to craft explosives and whatever else I needed. Oh look, there's a buddy up there. Yo, look. Look at his back. Is that a gun? What's that? I hit him with an option. I hit him one time. Easy. Crouch and hurry up and crouch and go closer. No way! Yo, give me that door, bro. Yo, take up something close. Where's the number? Oh, yes, a Thompson!
If you don't like this video in the next 3 seconds, you're gonna have 10 years of bad luck. So like the dang video.
We're tryna make a change in the world, oh yeah, we keep the positivity going, oh yeah, and you know that 2020 is a year, oh yeah, we make gaming videos, but they're not done yet. One day I'm gonna buy a private jet. Yeah, this year I'm not playing no games, oh no, don't tell me I can do this, you're so wrong, bro.